What's going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another episode of Jaguars Franchise. This is week 7 of 2022, season 3, and of course, I do record a lot of these in advance. I've mentioned this many a time. However, we had some audio issues the first few episodes. Finally got that taken care of. So the last couple episodes should have been fine, and this one, I think I have it perfect. I do like the crowd noise a little bit louder. I feel like you get more of the atmosphere, and you really do feel like you're at a football game and like I'm the commentator. I like that aspect of it, but it was a little bit too loud. And the sliders have been interesting, man. They have not been changed, yet the first couple games of season 3 were very, very difficult. And then middle to not so hard. Last week against football team, it's 24-14. I feel like this game wasn't that much of a struggle either because Washington football team just couldn't really score. And we do have a really good defense. You got to remember, this isn't the Jaguars team that you see in real life. This is an 87 overall juggernaut at this point. It's a really, really talented roster, but we've been struggling to move the football. Offense has been a problem, and I had some suggestions on abilities to change for Gardner Minshew. I feel like pocket deadeye was one that people suggested quite a bit, even though I do have roaming deadeye on, which might even be more useful sometimes. And then I feel like I like what I have on Gardner Minshew, so I'm going to keep things the way that they are for the most part. Dennis Peoples does have wide receiver apprentice, so we can get like post routes and different things like that, and route technician, but he hasn't really been getting open. I think what we have to do is work around Gardner Minshew and really not try and stretch the ball down the field too often. As boring as it is sometimes, if we want to be successful on offense, we got to work in underneath. Drags, slants, that sort of thing, zigs even. Work the short area of the field and let our run after catch receivers run after the catch. We want to check out this draft class. Let's look at defensive tackle. James Starks out of Florida State. Now, there was actually an NFL player named James Starks not too long ago, if I recall. But I don't think he went to Florida State. He was out of Buffalo. Of course, played for the Packers for a while. 6 years, 2010 and 2016. I didn't even know he made it that long. But good for him, and he looks pretty good. Dom Kindley maybe looks even better. Only 6'1", but A- power moves, A- pursuit. John Hitchens doesn't look too bad either. Ramon Smith and Oscar Smith both seem to be busts here at the top of the second round. And then Tevin Blades, kind of a cool name. Not really that cool of a player. He's not that good. But the top 3 defensive tackles are definitely very, very good. But they're not going to help us win today. Of course, that's scouting. Can't have those players play. As we head for one of our first away games, if not our only away game of the season, going up to Denver. And we tried to get Jason Kelce. We tried to sign Jason Kelce. Couldn't end up signing him. We got Monday Night Football, prime time action. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Every bit helps out a lot on the path to 250,000 subscribers. Feels like we just hit 200K, and here we are almost at 250K already. The support has been crazy, and we'll see if we can beat this Broncos team. Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, both superstar development. As they're going to run right, Phillip Lindsay cuts back to the middle and then eventually left. Gains 7. He might be a little bit difficult to stop. He's a shifty running back, a little bit small. Can fit through some of those gaps and just hide behind the bigger offensive linemen. Of course, they've got a really good one at center in Jason Kelce. He is a little bit older, but still is quite good, and he actually got in the way there. No, that was Dalton Reisner who got in the way of Melvin Gordon, of course, still on this Broncos team, as they have a nice two-headed monster at running back. It is 3rd and 2. Tight end Fant in motion across. He's got a lot of speed. And this is going to be a run. Miles Jack doesn't lock on. I'm right there. I'm pressing X. And Melvin Gordon just runs right past for the first down. And Broncos relying heavily on the run game. Haven't even attempted a pass yet as they are about at midfield. This is another run. Schobert, nice tackle. Lindsay got 1 or 2. Or 3. 2nd and 7. How did he get 3 yards out of that? That's ridiculous. Okay. 2nd and 7. Will they finally throw the ball? Jeudy is in motion. Wide right. Comes into the slot, basically. That is a throwaway from Drew Lock. Looks like Sam Martin's going to be their punter. And he kicks it deep back to Dennis Peoples, who might actually have a chance to return this. Good block by C.J. Henderson, who probably shouldn't even be doing that. Should not be on return as a blocker. But decent return from our guy, Dennis the Menace, Dennis Peoples. And we're going to start off with a run here. Aaron Jones in the backfield. DeMarcus Holmes motions left. Comes back to lay a crack back. Aaron Jones with a huge crack of his own. Meets a linebacker in the gap. Knocks him clean off his feet. Looks like the safety might come up to blitz here. But we're going to cut up the middle. Oh my goodness. McTelvin Agim somehow got a hand on Aaron Jones even though he wasn't in the area at all. Felt like that was going to be a huge gain. It was a decent one, but I felt like that could have been a lot better. As we're going to throw to the big tight end, DeMarcus Holmes over the middle. Just use his size. He's like a basketball tight end. We talk about it all the time. You know, that's what the tight end position is now. Basically, these big forwards in basketball, and he just goes up and he boxes these guys out. We're going to throw it away with Gardner Minshew. Didn't really see anything I liked. Honestly, Dennis Peoples could have beaten man coverage down the field. Really didn't even see that as an option. As it is 2nd and 10. Handoff, Aaron Jones. We got good blocks. DeMarcus Holmes, you got to pick him up. Because that may have just saved a touchdown. If he's blocked, we might have 6 there. Zig Peoples. And Holmes might be wide open. He's going to be. Quick throw from Minshew, and Holmes is down inside the 10. I honestly want to put Peoples on the other side of the field. Get a mismatch. And we might even have a fade for a touchdown. Depends what happens. He's triangle. We got one-on-one. It's our best bet. And Peoples goes up and gets it. Looked like a one-handed snag with the left. His 5th touchdown of the season. And you can't see him. John Cena. Oh, my goodness. Dennis the Menace. Put him in the WWE. Goes up. Snags it. It was a transition just to the left hand. But that's A.J. Boye. He had a little bit of help, but not enough. Not nearly enough. That was our best bet. Take the mismatch. Dennis Peoples. Touchdown machine. We really haven't had an answer for their running game so far. And they have noticed that. Because they're really only running the ball. It's been Melvin Gordon. It's been Phillip Lindsay. And the only thing preventing them from moving the football is trying to pass. When they pass, they really haven't been able to do anything. As Joe Schobert makes a great tackle. Marcus Williams helped as well. He might get an assist. Sidney Jones in the area eating up a block. We love to see that. And it's 2nd and 10. It's from a strong formation. Fullback in the backfield. Jerry Jeudy in motion. They are going to throw the ball here. It's a quick throw, and Jeudy not going to be able to catch that. C.J. Henderson right on him. Drew Lock starting out this game 0 for 3 throwing the football. And I actually super do not like this matchup. We're going to man up Marcus Williams on Jeudy and just take over the middle of the field with Miles Jack. Worked out well as Lock gets his first completion, but it was only for 5 yards. Quandre Sims right there. Great coverage. That is the end of the first quarter, and Denver will give us back the football. Let's see how elite a stop and go from this area of the field could be. Don't really like it. Do we just have the box out there? I thought we did. It was still a dangerous throw because those can get picked off. Don't have it. 2nd and 10. Pretty much always going to be throwing the ball here. And they just leave DeMarcus Holmes open. You can't do that. And he's getting really good after the catch now. You just can't do that. I'm hoping for zone coverage, I think. And we didn't really seem to get it. Tough to tell. Stepping up with Minshew. Peoples, turn up field. Don't really think we have him. We're going to take off with Minshew and just get what little yards we can. But we did get 7. Didn't really see much open there. That was excellent coverage. Or I just missed something. Very obvious. 3rd and 3. Look at that coverage. Oh my goodness. Peoples caught it. See, I'm going to break this down for you guys. This is cover 2, which means the corner route really should be open. But because I put Chark on a slant, he's going to drop back over on this side of the field. Bryce Callahan's going to drop back. And then so when I choose to throw the ball to beat the coverage, Callahan gets right over there, but it was kind of a beautiful throw from Minshew, about as tight of a window as you're ever going to see. And I'm not sure he got both feet in, but I guess he did. They're going to give it to him. Dennis Peoples, that's a great catch too. It's a great catch, but an even better throw, and I forced that in. It's 3rd and 10 now. Let's see if DJ Chark gets open. I mean, that is totally not where that's supposed to be, dude. Throw out of the sack. I wish you just throw it into the ground. AJ Boye with the interception. Nothing really got open, as far as I could tell. And pressure got in pretty quickly. If we take another look at this. They rushed 4 and 1 nearly immediately. Yeah, I do see Chenault. There's 3 defensive backs over here, and we needed at least 10 yards. So, what do I see? DJ Chark is pretty much covered really well by Justin Simmons up to this point. Had to throw the ball. Had to throw it. Is Dennis Peoples maybe open across the middle? It's looking that way, but I liked my best chance, DeMarcus Holmes against Boye down the field. And it just flubbed out like a duck because he got hit. It's so tough with how quickly pressure gets in. It's really difficult to stretch the field and convert in 3rd and long situations. So you can't throw that ball. No, what is happening? CJ Henderson is the worst run defending corner I've ever seen. It's every week of this, they run stretch, he's on the ground, and then all Phillip Lindsay or whoever the running back is has to make one person miss. And look at him go. What are these cuts? Let's play action. And that is wide open. I think it was my responsibility. Fullback out of the backfield, didn't track it. Wow. Good play. Good play. Broncos going to tie things up here. Just under 5 minutes to play here in the 2nd quarter. Would love to score before the half. That was just a great play. Completely fooled me. How old is Von Miller at this point? Is he even going to be that good at this point? He's going to be okay. And he just shed there. You just got to not hit R2. If you hit R2, they shed immediately. I swear Von Miller is 58 in real life. He's going to be listed at left outside linebacker. Is he 59? I thought he was... Why did I think he's 58? No, he is 58. Did he just... Why would he have changed numbers? I'm so confused. I don't even know what to tell you. Do a zig here with Peoples. Over the middle. That's a good matchup. Chark! It's one-on-one against Simmons. We had it inside leverage, and we lost it. DJ Chark's got to catch that, though. 3rd and 11. We actually did just try this play, and it was unsuccessful. See if anything changes now. We just need really good blocks. And I think we have catch after the run ability here. Chenault gets the 1st down. Thank you. Pick up a block. On the run. Wow. Dime. Dime from Gardner Minshew. Thought Boye might have broken on that. Made a play on it. Wasn't quite able to. We are going to get back to Aaron Jones here. People's off the field. That's interesting. Here's Jones. That's pretty awful juke. 2nd and 7. What do we have? We're leading them. Dennis Peoples, if he would have caught it. I give him chances because he comes up clutch. Couldn't on that occasion. Bozeman's going to check into the game. And we're looking for one of these crosses. Chark, slant underneath, wide open. DeMarcus Holmes. Way to move the chains. Can we go hurry up quickly? We can. We're going to go right back to it. Oh, that's wide open. Aaron Jones. Going to be just at the 1st down marker. Not sure he quite got over the line. And he did. They're going to give it to him. Easy touchdown. I think we had the choice of about 3 different guys there. We go for Dennis Peoples. 2nd touchdown of the game. Dennis the Menace. Big TD. Look at David Anthony getting down. The rookie right guard. But it looks like DeMarcus Holmes was open, but he is cleared out for Peoples. That's man coverage. You're just not going to win against our speedy receivers. It just won't happen. We have mismatches everywhere. Peoples in the slot, mismatch. DeMarcus Holmes, speed at tight end against a linebacker, and size against a safety or corner, mismatch. Chark's a good player. Chenault's okay. It's really tough to defend our receivers in the red zone, period. Covering everything. Time eventually runs out. Drew Lock had 25 seconds to throw. Goodness gracious. 2nd and 10, and they really can't throw the ball. I'm not sure if it's just our coverage has been too good. It wasn't on that occasion. It's going to be open here. Lock just checks down. CJ Henderson's right there. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. 2nd and 10. Over the middle. What? Oh, I'm right there. Where's Lurker? Where are my superstar abilities with Miles Jack? I don't know how he didn't make a play on that. Quick throw outside. Quandre Sims. Way to wrap up. Underrated tackle. It's a big tight end. That's a mismatch. He did a great job there. Quick throw to Judy. It's a pick. But that's a pick anyways. CJ Henderson steps in front of Cortland Sutton. He is a monster doing handstands. Let's go, CJ. We're going to be back on offense. 42 seconds to score. We got to stretch the field here. And I think we can. Perfect lob. It's over and out of reach. Laviska Shenault can't catch up to it. But should have worked out beautifully. It did not. It's going to be man coverage. Cornerback traveled. I like DeMarcus Holmes on this a lot. Let's see how open he gets. Through a crossbody. Didn't really think we'd end there. We're going to punt the ball back. That was terrible. I thought we were going to just run right into a sack. I thought it was going to be play action, bootleg right into a sack. I wanted to get rid of the ball really quickly. I didn't like the throw to DeMarcus Holmes. So I tried to throw a crossbody, and it was just a bad idea. We do punt it back, and we're in a really interesting position because there's still 21 seconds remaining, 2 timeouts, but the Broncos are backed up into their own end zone. We make one play. We make one play. And there's the play. Chad Brown coming across. They are backed up now to the 2. We are about to dial up the heat in a huge way. Now, this has happened before. If you guys remember the playoff game last year, this has happened before. This same situation. Jerry Jeudy had a 90-something yard touchdown. Obviously don't want that to happen. But we're going to force them to run plays. Because we know it's possible they can make a mistake. They're going to run the football, though. We just got to not let the tight end get super open. Good tackle. That's going to be the end of the first half. Nearly had a safety. It was not to be, though. 14-7. Not a very high-scoring game. Dennis Peoples has 2 of our 2 touchdowns. And we'll see if we can get a little bit better on offense here in the second half. Maybe see if Aaron Jones can get it going a little bit. Jones after a nice run. Gonna have another nice run. That one takes us about to midfield. He is starting to get it going. Pushing over 500 on the season. And I think this could be a perfect play action situation. 2 runs in a row. Linebackers not really fooled. We're gonna take a shot. Seriously underthrown, but DJ Chark. Great catch. 37 yards down the field. Way to haul that one in. And we'll go back to Aaron Jones. Our receivers just really aren't creating enough separation consistently. But thankfully, they are catching the football in traffic. On occasion, at least. 2nd and 9. It's not really a good spot to run, but we're going to do it again. Get a few. Rolling out. We're going to run for it. Minshew diving. Has the end zone. Minshew mania. Air Minshew. flying through the air. Oh my goodness, what is this celebration? Yo, look at Gardner Minshew go. Soaring, flying. Is this High School Musical? I don't know what's happening. 21-7, Jaguars lead. Oh wow, nice broken tackle by Sutton. He takes a big hit from Schobert. Holds on to the football. Drew Lock has only 58 passing yards here in the third quarter. Just said 52. I'm not sure how that's even possible. No one else has thrown a pass for them, as far as I'm aware. Miles Jack, nice tackle. However, Lindsey pushed across. Moves the chains. First down, Broncos. CPU pass blocking is wild right now. Drew Lock is not pressured. Nice tackle, CJ Henderson. You'd think Fant would be able to make a move there. Wasn't able to. 3rd and 8. And we're not going to blitz CJ. He's too good in coverage. We're going to blitz Sidney Jones. Trying to cover everything. To the flat. Schobert doesn't even have to make a tackle. They have O.J. Howard. That's their other tight end. They have Fant and Howard. What a combination of athleticism at tight end. What a combo. Broncos going to punt. Peoples back to return. He's got to take this at least to the 20. Nice little spin move. And he gets it to the 30. Great stuff. 2nd and 2. I think we're going to run actually towards the other side of the field just to avoid Justin Simmons and Von Miller. And it actually works perfectly. Bryce Callahan. Bad angle of pursuit. Aaron Jones is gone. Monster touchdown here in the third quarter. He's in the zone. We just took the mismatch. Thought that Aaron Jones was better than Bryce Callahan, and clearly he was. Just ran right by him. 28-7 Jags. What a run. Was that 62 yards? They're still running the ball. It's the only way they've been able to move it. So it makes sense, I suppose, but get Evan Groves in. We have such a dynamic bunch of defensive linemen. We really just have a great group. And look at that play. Quandre Sims from the nickel comes up and blows up the spot. Amazing. O.J. Howard moves into the backfield for this one. And that's just going to be a perfect throw. Just a perfect throw. Beats Quandre Sims. It's Cortland Sutton. Ronnie Harrison was there as well. It really just doesn't get much better than that. Not a defendable play with that route run. Jack, big hit. Lindsey holds onto the football. Imagine that was quite difficult to do so. And that was his 500th career tackle. All right, Miles Jack. 1st and goal for the Broncos as they are finally moving the ball through the air for the first time. Finding their playmakers. Not so much that time. Would have liked for that to be complete, but they're just throwing to Judy and Cortland Sutton, and they're actually being successful. They have to trust those guys more often if they want to move the football on us. Quick throw. Schobert's there, but Gordon catches it. They might be able to get one more play off in the third quarter. It's going to be tight, and they're not. End of the third quarter. We're up 28-7. They need a touchdown here to stay in the game. Nothing else is going to do it. They need a touchdown. If they score a TD, they're in it still. But nothing else is going to do. And that is a lob out of the back of the end zone. And they are going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Move Joe Schobert over. A lot of guys motioning over. Cortland Sutton lining up as a tight end. I don't even know what to do about that. I mean, it completely confused me. And the rest of the defense, too. And O.J. Howard leaks open. Cortland Sutton just went to the flat. Completely used as misdirection. And they targeted me again. And both touchdowns really are my fault to an extent. And they brought it back within 2 touchdowns. So Jones has Freight Train activated. And we're going to be running the football on this drive quite a bit, I imagine. And that's a big hit. Justin Simmons drilled. 13 carries for 125 for Aaron Jones. What a game from him. He'll be getting the football again. Peoples, zone coverage, but it won't matter. Jones not tackled for a loss, so we'll continue to be lit up. And we're going to be running the ball here on 3rd and inches. Just drill the first person in front of you. And he breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. Chark not going to block. Why? Aaron Jones would have had a touchdown, maybe. Oh my goodness, DJ Chark, not a team player. We're going to run the ball here. Didn't break a tackle that time. 1st and 10. It's play action. Minshew lobbing. It's a Dennis Peoples touchdown. 3rd of the game. 25th career touchdown for Dennis Peoples. He is midway through his 2nd season. Dennis Peoples, the record breaker. Unbelievable 3-touchdown game for him. And it's not something we're even remotely surprised about. This is something he does regularly. We set up Aaron Jones, Aaron Jones, Aaron Jones, Aaron Jones, Aaron Jones. Play action, coverage breakdown, touchdown, Dennis the Menace. Oh, he throws it right to Quandre Sims. Drew Lock's picked off again. Pick 6, Quandre Sims. That's the dagger. And now this is a blowout. Jack, you got to make a nice play here. Just great blocking. CJ Henderson can't tackle Melvin Gordon. Neither can Joe Schobert. Ronnie Harrison finally does, but Gordon passes midfield. Gonna boost Drew Lock's numbers quite a bit. Okay. Let's see here. Playing man coverage. That is super tight coverage from Quandre Sims, but an excellent catch. We're going to have Damian Carson, the rookie. He's slot right, and it's a run. Had Damian Carson in there. Man coverage. It was going to be interesting to see how effective he was in that role, but they opt to run it. It's another run. I'm not sure what this strategy is from Denver. Are they playing a win? Or just playing a play at this point? 3rd and 5, they run the football. What are they doing? I don't think they care. They're going for it on 4th and 4. And it's a quick throw. It's incomplete. We sent heat. They went for O.J. Howard, but victory will be sweet. Let's hit the showers. Is this slam poetry? Sure feels like it. Jones. Excellent. He's going to rush for over 200 this game. I mean, Dennis Peoples has double me here. I'm testing it out. Play action. Everyone bites. We're throwing it up. Peoples doesn't catch it. What is the whole point of the ability? I think it's got to be an aggressive catch, maybe. I don't know how he drops that. Look at Aaron Jones. 6 yards away. 6 yards away from 200. I think that should be 200. Yep. 23 rushes for 200 yards. And I'm not sure what we have to do. I feel like our coverage is playing too tight. So I'm going to turn that down even more. But this Jags team continues their undefeated season. Thankfully, and I think due to Dennis Peoples, he's just on another level. Minshew, though, 16 for 27, 237 yards, 3 touchdowns to 1 pick. Rushing, Jones, though, 200 rushing yards on the nose. 1 touchdown, I mean, broke 5 tackles, and of course, he was going to when he got his X Factor unlocked. I mean, he just was super good. Receiving, DeMarcus Holmes felt like he had more than 6 catches. 78 yards. Dennis Peoples 5 for 68, but had 3 touchdowns. Goodness. Laviska 3 for 43. DJ Chark only had 1 catch. Went for 37 yards. Jones had a catch. Dennis Peoples with 2 drops. Chenault with a drop as well. And then defensively, Schobert led the team in tackles. Tackles for loss, 4. QB sacks, 1 for Chad Brown. 2 picks, Quandre Sims and CJ Henderson. No forced fumbles. And, of course, the touchdown for Quandre Sims. A lot of upgrade points here and some really impactful ones. As Aaron Jones could get up to 95 overall elusive back. I do want like power, but we're going to do elusive just to get him up to a 95 overall. Does that unlock an ability slot? I guess it doesn't. +2 change of direction, +2 juke move. Does that unlock a new ability for him? I'm not sure if it does. Some of them, if you get up to a high enough overall, we're going to do, I think, I want spin cycle, but I'm not sure if we can also have bulldozer. I don't think so. Is this frozen here? What's happening? Okay, definitely frozen. Cool, cool, cool. So we'll worry about spin cycle next time, I guess. Dennis Peoples will be going up to a 90 overall here, which does unlock a new ability slot. I'm almost positive. And I want spectacular catch even higher. Yeah, I mean, I think this has got to be deep threat all day. 91 overall, officially a 90 though, and that should be an ability slot. Is it not? Is he only limited to 2? I thought maybe it's only quarterbacks that get more. He gets +1 awareness, catching traffic, deep route running, release by 2, and then spin move. I do like spin move. I need release to be in the 90s. Spin move is an 83. Ooh, that's not bad. He's definitely looking better, I should hope. Andrew Norwell finally has an upgrade. Guess we'll go into agile. He's up to an 84. Quandre Sims, who's just been so amazing. We need to get his zone coverage up, though. Really need to focus on that because it's just so terrible. +3. See, that's big. Almost into the 70s at 69. Nice. And then I kind of just want to do run stopper for Miles Jack to get his block shed up. And at 95 overall run stopper, we get a... What do we get? Avalanche. So I am going to do run stopper over field general. He does keep the scheme fit, thankfully. But run stopper goes up to an 87, even though he didn't even get block shed. And then Colin Johnson will be the last one I do. A vertical threat. We'll keep him with what he's good at, which is just stretching the field. Route running goes up a little bit, so that's encouraging. And then Luke Barku, CPU can handle. We are 6-0. It's been a very odd season because we've dominated some games and haven't dominated others. I will be changing the sliders here. Not sure I'm going to mention it at the start of next episode, but the thing I feel like upgrading is I'm going to turn pass coverage down to 25 and pass defense reaction time down to 30. 24. The coverage has been so tight, honestly, for both sides, but I'm not going to touch it from the CPU. I'll leave it at 58. And that will do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.
Insane, I hit it at the park, bend bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah. Promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah. I'ma turn taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud.